Good morning. Got another day of yoga here together. Moving day for us. I notice that everything gets a little more empty as the time goes on, but I am very grateful for this hour to be on my mat, to do this for myself. It's always important to take a little time for yourself, especially if you are a little stressed out or needing a little break. So think about this as your hour break from everything else. When everything else can wait, it's just you and your mat and me. We're going to go through some basic power yoga this morning. We'll start in an easy pose. So we'll cross the legs in a comfortable seated position. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders, roll your head a little bit. And then come to stillness. Bring your focus and attention to your spine. Okay, so as we are sitting here in our easy pose, we want to make sure that we are working with the natural curve of our spine. Okay, we don't want to just hunch over here. We want to sit up tall. So we're lifting the chest, we're tilting the pelvis forward, and we're lengthening through the back of the neck. Hands are on the knees, and let's close our eyes. Start to bring your focus to your external surroundings. So just thinking about maybe any sounds that you hear, any scents that you smell, maybe the temperature on your skin, your hands on your knees, your bum on your mat. Just aware of these external surroundings for a moment. I'm not getting caught up on any, but just aware of it, and then we move on. Next we go a little more internal. So the easiest internal connection to make is just with the breath. As it comes in and out through the nose. See how your body reacts to the inhales, and your body reacts to the exhales. We got the cool air coming in, and the warm air coming out. And just be here in this space for a moment. Maybe aware of your heart beating. Maybe your stomach is rumbling. A little deeper into our pranayama, so let's exhale all the breath out. Take a big slow inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. And big exhale. Empty out the lungs, bend in through the nose. Hold it. Out through the mouth. One more time, biggest breath. Inhale for 6. Hold it. And exhale. Let's close them out. Start to open your eyes if you haven't already. Take a big inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll forwards. Come onto hands and knees. And just move around a little bit here. See how your body feels this morning. Right, little movement. Big circles with your head. And then come back to all fours. So we're gonna add in a little twist balance here. So we'll take the right arm up from the side, open up your chest. As you exhale, slide your right arm as far underneath your left as you can and bring your ear down. Try to position yourself so that your knees are right underneath your hips, and then you're pressing your shins down, pulling your belly in tight. And we can stay here, or we add on by taking that left hand behind the back. And then we can add on from there by lifting the leg. So we can start even just with the toes on the ground. And then if it's available, you can lift the leg all the way up. The key is to press the top of your right foot and your right hand into your mat and keep your eyes still. Reach through the ball of the left foot. Lift higher 1 inch. And bring it down. Unwrap. Press up, all fours. And we'll switch sides. Left arm up. Slide it under. It's the same idea, stack the hips. If we want to wrap, the right hand behind the back. And then we can lift the leg. Take a nice big breath. Lift the leg higher 1 inch. And bring the right leg down. Unwrap the right hand. And press up to all fours. And we'll start with an exhale as we tuck the chin around the back for cat pose. Inhale, chin up. Tailbone up, it drops. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Release. Scoot the knees back a little bit, scroll the toes, come into our first downward facing dog. My first for the day. Walk it out a little bit. Bend the knees. Move your hips. Shake your head out. And spreading your fingers wide, pressing down through the fingertips. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale high up onto the toes. So what we want to do here is as the heels come higher, press your chest back towards your legs. Make sure we're not shifting the weight forward. Let's open up the feet. Bend the knees a little bit. Use some movement. Always feels good. On your next exhale, bend your knees. Take a little better pose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, heels down. Feet come together. Shoot the right leg up into three-legged dog. Square your hips and shoulders. As we're moving through class, just pay attention to how we're breathing. For most of our day, we don't really give it much thought, so just for this hour, think about your breath. Big inhales, big exhales. Make each one count. Let's bend the knee, open up the hip. And a nice big twist. And we'll straighten the leg. Coming into lizard here, step your right foot up. Drop your back knee. Adjust yourself so that your foot is flat and that your knee is right above your ankle. So sometimes, depending on how tight we feel, that foot needs to come out and up. Relax your shoulders, bring your gaze down. Just let your hips be heavy. Big breath in. And big breath out. Let's come on back to the hands. Straighten out the right leg. Just go for a little half splits action here. As you inhale, lengthen and straighten your back. And as we exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Shift the weight forward. You're going to keep the knee down. Bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder and take your right arm up as we open into a little twist. Try to open up your chest to the ceiling. Spread your fingers wide. And exhale that right hand down. Let's get the left knee up off the floor. Send your right foot all the way up. Three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Alright, let's go left leg up. And squaring off hips and shoulders. Reaching through the left toes, right heel pressing down. Shoulders away from the ears, fingers spread wide. Take a deep breath. Let's lift the hip, then the knee. We're just going to do a lot of twisting today, maybe. Move your ankle, move your toes. And let's extend, step that left foot up, outside of the left hand. Drop the knee. So twisting is really good for your spine. It's good for your digestive system. It's good for detoxing, immune system, all that fun stuff. Plus it just feels wonderful if you're nice and tight to twist a little bit. Let the head be heavy. Again, taking a peek at your left foot, just make sure your foot is flat and that your knee is above your ankle. Come on back to the hands. We're going to press back and flex that foot. So we want to make sure your right hip is right above your knee. Left toes are pointing up, left leg straight. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Alright, let's shift the weight forward, hands on the inside, curl the right toes under, pop that knee up, and send the left leg back, and left foot to the floor. Nice solid down dog here. Take a breath in, and breath out. Inhale, bring your heels high, bend your knees. You can hop or just step your feet up to the top of your mat. We're going to go into a ragdoll, so make sure your feet are underneath your hip bones. If you're not sure about that space, it's about 2 hands in between there. Bend your knees so your belly touches your legs, grab your opposite elbows. And then hang here. See how your body feels. Sometimes moving a little bit from side to side feels good. Sometimes big movement. Lots of space there on the side of the torso. So release the hands. Bring them behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And stretch out the shoulders. Finding wherever your range of motion is this morning, just listen to your body. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Release the hands to the back.
then to the floor. Bring your weight into your heels and roll yourself up.
Nice slow roll can feel wonderful. We don't do that very often. All right, let's bring the feet together. Find Tadasana. Roll your shoulders down and back. Lift your chest, palms face front. Tuck the chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. Nice solid foundation here through the feet. Let's take an inhale, arms up, head back. Exhale, fold. First one, let's go nice and slow. So flat back, arms out, gaze forward as long as you can.
Hands to the floor, then relax your head. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forward, flat back. Exhale, palms flat, hop or step back, high plank, and hold.
Pull your belly in tight, spread your fingers wide. Anytime that we're in a high plank, you can drop to your knees. We're going to add in some extra chaturangas this morning, so anytime that you feel like, oh, I'm not super supported, drop to the knees and doing that. And we're going to inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog.
Take a big breath in.
And a big breath out. We'll go through a full stunning. Inhale, bring your heels high, bend your knees.
Exhale, top of the mat, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, fold,
Relax the head.
Inhale, come up with a flat back here, arms out, back and up, palms together. Exhale and fold. Again, leading with the chest all the way down,
Hands down, head heavy. Inhale, halfway lift.
exhale, high plank to low on that same exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog.
Big breath in. And big breath out. We'll do it again. Inhale, heels high.
Exhale, top of the mat, try to land light, forward fold.
Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, fold.
Inhale, rise up.
We're going to add in the back bend here, cactus the arms, head back, look back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, high plank to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog.
Big breath in. And big breath out. Let's do one more set. A with control, move with purpose.
Inhale, heels high.
Exhale, top of the mat and fold. Halfway lift.
Forward fold.
Inhale, rise up.
And we'll exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold.
Halfway lift.
High plank to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale,
Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. We're going to add in chair pose.
inhale, heels high. Exhale, top of the mat.
Halfway lift.
Forward fold. Chair pose, one breath, bend the knees, sweep the arms straight up. And exhale, fold.
Halfway lift.
High plank to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale,
Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. Three-legged dog to warrior one. Inhale, right leg up.
exhale, step through.
Back heel drops 45 degrees. Arms out, back and up, warrior one.
Hold here. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Remember, your first step in warrior one is to square your hips off to the front. Right. And if your hamstrings are really tight, you can shorten up your stance, but try to create some space, square off, and then big bend in that front knee. Try to pull your hip bones up towards your ribs so your belly's super duper tight. Look up. Okay, drop the head back, look for the thumbs. Make sure your arms are straight. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down, step your right foot back, hold. So we're going to lower halfway and then press back up. Lower halfway, press back up. One more time, lower halfway and press back up. And then all the way to the ground. Uncurl your toes, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, forehead to your mat. So we'll set up for Cobra. We're going to do 3 rounds of Bhujangasana, just moving with the breath. Try to get each one a little bit higher. So take a peek at your hands and make sure they're lined up with the top of the shoulders. They're not right up by your face. Press your feet down, exhale. As you inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, forehead touches. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift. A little higher. And exhale, lower. Press your hips to your heels. Little child's pose. And downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. And big exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Step through warrior one, drop that back heel, arms up. So try not to mess around, just come right into your best version of warrior one. And then you make adjustments from there. Okay, so the right toes are pulling forward, that right leg is straight. And then pull that hip forward. Once we get the hips squared, start to pull the hips up towards the ribs. Your gaze is in one spot, your eyes are still. Hands above shoulders, shoulders above hips. A little deeper in that front leg. And if you can, I want you to look all the way back for the thumbs. Straight arms. Keep the breath moving, sit a little deeper, take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Left leg comes back, this time chaturanga into upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Do another chair pose. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, top of the mat and fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, one breath, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High plank to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. All right, warrior 1 to 2, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step through. Arms rise, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Right into it again, no messing around. Get low, pick one spot, eyes still. And then just feel in your body where you need and can make adjustments. Okay, the arms should be in a straight line. Back leg is straight, front thigh parallel to the floor or as close as your body will let you get. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, squeeze the muscles in the arms. Take a big breath in. As we exhale a little lower. Now squeeze your heels towards each other. Activate your inner thighs, relax your toes. Take one more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, send your right leg back, hold your high plank. So again, we'll lower halfway and press up. Halfway, press up. One more time, halfway, press up, and all the way down. Bring your chin down, uncurl your toes. So this time I want you to slide your hands back by your hips. Okay, so think about where your belly button is, and that's where the hands should be. We'll lift the chest and the legs together. So forehead down, exhale. As you inhale, chest up and legs up. So make sure your elbows are in tight to your body, your toes and your heels together. Try to press with your hands to pull your chest forward and up. And then see if we can get the legs just a little bit higher. Take an inhale, lift everything 1 inch. And exhale, lower forehead to the mat. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. So you can transition again through child's pose into your downward facing dog, where we curl the toes, press up and back. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Left leg up. Step through. Arms up, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Or as you go from 1 to 2, your stance should get longer and your hips should get lower. Right, and then eyes still. And making those little adjustments. Make sure right leg is straight and solid. Left knee's pointing straight ahead, and we're as low as our body's going to let us get into that left leg. Find your breath. Make sure arms are solid, so if someone were to come and try to press your arms down, they wouldn't move. Squeeze them tight, sit down 1 inch. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down, left leg back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. And over the toes, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. Let's do the chair pose. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Big forward fold. Chair pose, bend the knees, arms up. And fold. Halfway lift. High plank. To low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. 1, 2, reverse, right leg up. Exhale, step through. Arms rise, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse it. And let's just settle in here for a sec. Remember, lower body is exactly the same as warrior 2. Your right arm should be straight. Make sure you're not just like flopping it over your head. And then press your shoulders down your back, look up. 0 to very little weight in your left hand. Make sure you're not pressing on your knee. No lateral pressure on that joint. Sit a little deeper. Take a big breath in. And exhale back to 2. Once you get to your warrior 2, I want you to find 1 more inch, get a little deeper. Cartwheel the hands down. Right leg's gonna come back, high plank. So I'm gonna modify this one and drop to my knees. Make sure the hips are forward. We're gonna lower halfway and press up. Halfway, press up. 1 more time, halfway, press up, and all the way down. Uncurl the toes, bring your forehead to your mat. Right, our next one is locust here. So we're gonna take the arms out to the side. Squeeze your legs tight. Start with your chin down, exhale. As you inhale, rise up. Arms up, legs up, chest up. Toes and heels are together, we're lifting the chest. Try to get the legs as high as you can. And then separate the legs and see if they'll go just a teeny bit higher. Now let's bring the hands forward, thumbs to the ceiling. Arms up, legs up, lift everything higher. And lower. Bring your forehead to your mat. Transition through child's pose if we need to, or we'll press up and back to downward facing dog. Big deep breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through warrior 1. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Right, so again, the right hand is higher or lower than the knee. You can even wrap it behind your back if you like that variation. You just want to make sure we're not pressing on that joint. Sit back down in your left leg. Try to reach with your left arm. So we want compression on the right side and lots of space on the left side. Keep breathing, gaze up. Come back to your warrior two. Sit down a little deeper and cartwheel the hands down. Take your left leg back, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Do one more chair pose. Inhale, heel side. Exhale, top of the mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend the knees. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Hold your high plank. This time we're coming onto the elbows. Just a little forearm plank here, forward and back. Then we'll go to core. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back to high plank and lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale the right leg up. Step into your high lunge, arms up. Drop the shoulders. So hands are shoulder width distance apart, fingers are spread wide. Again, the gaze is up and the eyes are still. Make sure that you're not leaning forward. Hands are above shoulders and shoulders are above hips. And sit a little deeper. We're going to add an open twist in here. So as you inhale, reach up. As you exhale, bring your right arm back and your left arm forward. Look for your right hand. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, reach up. Last time, twist. Inhale, arms up. We're going to exhale, warrior three. So we're doing a warrior three variation with open arms. Right, thumbs are pointing to the ceiling, hands are shoulder width distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. Keep your left leg high. Arms up, leg up. Bend your knee halfway, step back, let's land in warrior one. Take an inhale. Exhale, big warrior two. Straighten your leg, turn your toes, lift your chest, forward fold. Grab onto your feet from the outside. Shake your head out. Try to roll your weight forward into your toes. Squeeze your quads. See if you can internally rotate your thighs and get your hips a little higher. Let's take a big inhale. And big exhale. Release your hands to your mat. Keep your left hand underneath your face and take your right arm up. Bring your hand to your hips. Make sure your hips stay square. And then reach that arm up and look up to the ceiling. Think like revolved triangle here. As the right arm reaches up, the left shoulder goes under. Look up. Take an inhale. Exhale brings the right hand down. Walk both hands to the top of your mat. Send your right leg back. High plank hold. So we're going to lower and press up. Lower. Press up. One more time. Lower. Press up, and then all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Try to bring your forehead to your mat. All right, floor bows next. So bend your knees. We're going to reach back and grab the feet from the outside. Okay, all 5 fingers are together, knees are together. You're going to exhale. As you inhale, kick your legs up and back. Roll your weight forward. And that big basket over there. Point your toes, kick up. We're going to soften the shoulders and chest.
And release. Bring your forehead down, let go of the feet.
Hands come underneath your shoulders. Press up and back. Did you tell your dad? Have him watch you walk across the street.
He's going.
Yeah.
And then back to our downward facing dog. They love to ask me questions in the most inappropriate times. Alright, let's take the left leg up. High lunge, step through.
Maybe not inappropriate, inconvenient. That's what it is. Alright, finding our high lunge. High as we can go on those right toes, squeeze the right leg. Drop your shoulders, lift your gaze. Remember, hands above shoulders, shoulders above hips. Sit low. Moving into our open twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist back. So left arm goes back, right arm goes forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and twist. Look all the way for that thumb if you can. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, press up. Body down, arms up, leg up. Here we go. Spread the fingers wide. So it's just a little different variation with open hands. We want to keep the arms high, leg high, hips square. We're going to step it back and land in a warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. From here, straighten the leg, turn the toes. I'm going to do it this way. So what I want you to do is fold forward. Bring your hands to the floor, walk both hands to the right foot, bend the right knee, take your left toes up. And everybody's got a different range of motion, so your heel may not be down and your hips may not be quite this low. Just go to wherever feels okay for your knees and your ankles. Flex your left toes, protect that knee, take a big breath in, and big breath out. Walk the hands to the other side. Right, and then we'll flex the right toes. Try to lift your chest, shoulders down your back. Right, come back to center. I'm going to walk both hands to the top of your mat. Send that left leg back. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. Let's inhale the right leg up. Stepping into airplane pose. Leg up, chest up. So a little arch in the back, fingers spread wide. Flex your foot, open into half moon. All right, keep your chest up, leg up. Now we're going to bend the right knee and gently transition into Trikonasana, triangle pose. That back foot comes down, straight arms, straight legs. All right, adjust your feet a little bit if you need to. Remember, little to no weight in that right hand. You can always pop it up to heart center and check. Spread your fingers wide. Take a big inhale. As we exhale, rotate your left hand down, shorten your stance. Let's twist. Right arm up. If you can, you're looking up for your right hand. Try to tuck your left shoulder under as you reach your right arm up higher. Bring your gaze down. We're going to transition into revolve, balancing half moon. Lift your chest, lift your leg. So right arm is up, left hand is off the floor. You can do it. Keep your left leg high. Back to airplane pose. Lift your chest. Bend your right knee halfway. Hold it. Super duper lightly step back, warrior one. Take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Palms up, reach forward. We're going into side angle. Right arm down, left arm high. Half bind. Right, if it's in your body, you can full bind. We're gonna hold our full bind this morning. Sometimes it's harder to just hold that full bind than to step into a bird of paradise. So let's challenge ourselves here. Let's get low. Lift your chest, look over your left shoulder. Unbind. Rise up, warrior two. Sit back down nice and low. Cartwheel the hands down, send the right leg back. All right, I'm coming back onto my knees for these next three. My hips are forward, we're gonna lower halfway. Press up. Halfway. Press up. One more time, halfway. Press up. And all the way down. All right, this time I want you to extend your left arm. Right hand under the right shoulder, bend your right knee. We're just gonna roll over. Nice and easy. Right hand can come behind your back. Or you can try to interlace your hands if they come together. We're just careful on the joints. We want to find a big stretch without a strain. Release. Roll onto your belly. Take your right arm out. Left hand under the shoulder, bend the left knee, roll over. Make sure your palm is down, and we try to make the arm parallel to the top of the mat. Left hand behind the back, or interlace the fingers. Right, only do what feels okay for your body. Right, you gotta find that little balance between challenging yourself and doing no harm, right? So we want to challenge ourselves but without putting any strain there. Take a nice big breath. Release. Roll back over. Keep that right arm out just for a sec. Alrighty, slide the hands under the shoulders, press up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Left leg up. Step through airplane pose. Whoa, that foot did not come up as high as I wanted it to. All right, we got a little gaze, or a little arch in the back just so we activate these muscles, can help us feel more stable. Open into our half moon. Remember that hand is off the floor for now. Get the leg high, chest high. Bend the left knee halfway and gently step back. Trikonasana, triangle pose. All right, gaze comes up. Make sure that we're in line. Hips and shoulders are in the same plane. Fingers spread wide. Little to no weight in that left hand. And rotate the right hand down. Ooh. It's really easy to collapse in the flexibility of your joints, especially if you have open hamstrings. That triangle can put some strain on the back of the knee. So just be aware. Let's twist left arm up. So hips are squared, arms are straight, legs are straight. We want the right shoulder under the left arm. We're reaching up to the ceiling. And another big twist because I love them. And bring your gaze down, almost forgot where I was going there, to your left foot. We're going to lift the leg and the chest up into our revolved half moon. Make sure that hand is off the floor, right leg is high. You can do it. And then lift to airplane. And step back, warrior one. Take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Side angle, right arm down, left arm down, right arm high. Whatever we did on the first side. So if you can get a bind, we're gonna just hold our full bind this morning. All right, good on the shoulders. Relax your toes. Nice big breath. Unbind. Rise up. Sit back down nice and low.
cartwheel the hands down. Ooh, that's a long that left leg. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale the right leg up. Slide your right knee all the way up for pigeon. Stretch your left leg back. So before you go anywhere from here, make sure that your right knee is lined up with your right shoulder and that you're not resting on your right bum cheek or rolling over to the left side. You want to be right there in the middle. And then you can walk your hands down, coming onto your elbows. We can stack hands or come all the way to your mat. Close your eyes for a sec. Take a big deep breath. Everything good, babe?
Yeah.
She went to LD, said she told you. If we want to take it a little deeper, we can add a twist. Slide your left arm under. Go up to your left ear. Slide your left arm out. If you twist it, let's walk the hands up. Coming into our king pigeon. So whatever variation you like, hands down, interlaced hands behind you, or grabbing for the foot. So once we get the foot to the elbow, fingers point up. We don't need the right hand for balance. You can start by just going straight up, and you can grab for your foot. If you have this full expression, you can try to grab the outside or inside edge of your big toe, and then swing your elbow up, and bring your foot to your head. And then right arm can go up or back. Come out the same way. Uncurl the toes. All the way up. Stretch out that leg. Oh. Open the hip. Move the leg around. You can flip it over. Half wheel. And three-legged dog. We'll shift forward. Let's do 3 more just for fun. Lower halfway. Press up. Halfway. Press up one more time. Halfway. Press up. I don't think that was all the way halfway. All the way down. Forehead or chin down. Take a big breath. And this time I want you to take your right arm underneath your chin, palm down to the left side, and then left arm to the right side, and then rest your head on your arm. Okay, so we got palms down. It's the opposite rotation of the shoulders of the other stretch that we did. And then if you want it a little bit more intense, you're going to curl your toes and press yourself forward. Big breath. Carefully slide those guys out. We're going to press back to child's pose. And downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring that knee all the way up to the elbow. Stretch the right leg back. Coming into your pigeon pose. Pay attention to your setup and make sure that your right toes are going straight back and not pointing out to the side. And a lot of times that we don't really notice those toes are all crazy. And then if you did it on the first side, we're going to go right arm under and right ear down. Big deep breath. Untwist.
find our variation of king pigeon. So whatever you did on the first side, let's go for the same variation here. I'm gonna lift the chest. Listen to your body, take it slow. Remember, one side is a little easier than the other. And come out slow, curl the toes under, lift that left leg all the way up.
And open the hip. Move it around. Flip it over. And three-legged dog. We'll shift forward. One last chaturanga.
To up dog. And downward facing dog.
Big breath in. And big breath out.
We're going to transition to our back. So we'll inhale, bring the heels high, bend the knees. Hop to the top. And roll back. Whatever way is best for you, make your way onto your back. Bring your heels together. Let your toes flop out to the side, palms face the ceiling. Big inhale. Big exhale. Press your lower back down, bend up your knees. Wrap your arms around your knees. Grab opposite elbows. And then tuck your chin without lifting your head. Just look for your knees. And then take an inhale. As we exhale, pull the knees in. Press the tailbone down. Again, inhale. Exhale, pull. And press. Release. Send the feet up. Whatever inversion you want this morning. What do I want to do? I'm going to go headstand. If you feel a little tired, any inversion is good because it helps wake you up a little bit. So, I'm going to pop myself into a headstand. We're going to hold ourselves for about a minute with the legs over the heart. So whatever variation you like. Headstand, shoulder stand, just legs up. Make it happen. Option for plow pose. From shoulder stand or heads up. If you did a headstand with me, you're going to take a child's pose. Just one big breath. We're going to turn around and meet in a seated position. I want to do a seated twist this morning. So a seated twist is just a little bit deeper than a supine twist. Potentially be deeper than a supine twist. So we'll start with the left leg under the right leg. So your left toes are pointed on the outside of your right hip, and then your right foot is flat on the floor in front of your left knee. Your right hand is going to come behind your back, and then left arm is going to reach up and over. Try to grab your bottom knee if you can, and then look over your shoulder. You want your hand as close to your lower back as you can, just to help you sit up straight and tall. Take an inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Untwist. I like to do a counter twist to the other side. Bring the right elbow on the inside of the right knee. Just because it feels wonderful. Switch legs, right leg under, left leg on top. Left hand behind the back. right arm up and over, grab that bottom knee if you can. If you can't, you can even just say grab onto your pants or your towel or your mat or something, just to get a little more tension there and twist, if you want it. Take an inhale. As we exhale, wring it out. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale. And big exhale. So release, counter twist to the other side. And then come back to center. We're gonna end with another breathing exercise just because I'm in the mood right here. You can sit in easy pose with your hands on your knees, or you can come into hero's pose with your hips on your heels. So either way, we want straight arms, hands on the knees, relax the belly. So we're just gonna do a little kapalabhati. So we'll demonstrate for a second, and then we'll do it for reals. So sitting up nice and tall, relax your belly, take a breath in. So it's just a loud exhale through the mouth. The inhale is just going to happen naturally through your nose, and you want to snap your belly button back towards your spine. Make sure that your shoulders aren't shaking around. It's just the belly doing all the work. All right, sit up tall. Let's take an inhale. And begin. A little faster. Turn around, Shavasana. So right into it. Close your eyes. Take a big deep breath. Roll your head on the mat, move your fingers and toes. And let it go. I want you to stay in your final Shavasana for as long as you can. Try to shoot for at least 2 minutes if that is possible for you this morning. And remember, this is our reward for our hard work on our mat this morning. This is where we absorb the benefits from our practice. So just stay as long as you can. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Thank you so much for being here with me on your mats. Namaste. Okay. How'd the call go?
Really good. She glitched out a couple times, but because she ran out of here, I was moving some stuff with Matt, and both of
She said she told you. She's a freaking liar. She's a freaking liar.